it might be a nice day and not rain today, which would be welcome because it's wet. It's very wet. We have a lot going on today. First thing I have to do is go down to my seed warehouse. I have a new sales rep for Golden Harvest. My old sales rep, Megan, who I have never gotten to be on my channel but talked about a few times, has taken a different role within the company, which I think she'll be really good at. And so they've hired somebody to replace her as a sales rep, and he's coming out at 8:30 here this morning, so I can meet him and we can talk about a few things, which is good. And then yesterday, at the end of yesterday's video, I told you I had something super exciting happening today. And I haven't heard from the guy that I was trying to line stuff up with yet or not, but you guys remember those beans over there that we sprayed with manganese a week or two ago? And then Brock and I, when we were putting up signs the other day, we were looking at them, and there's a bunch of ragweeds coming. It's got weeds coming really bad. Well, we've had almost 3 inches of rain in the last 3 or 4 days. It is wet. We are not going to be able to get out there to spray them anytime soon. So, we have a neighbor who has an aerial spray drone. And so I went and talked to him. And I think he's going to come out and spray our beans for us today, which will be super cool. So we'll make sure we get that on video. And the guys are here working on the house. I don't know what else is going on today, but I'm sure that we've got plenty to keep us busy. All right. Well, I'm excited about our Golden Harvest prospects here. And we've got a good new sales rep working for us. I think it's going to go well. So anyway, back to the farm. Let's see what's going on today. I still haven't heard from this guy about the drone. Hopefully we'll get it today, but I was thinking it might clear off this afternoon, not be so cloudy, and that would probably be better. All right, we got a little shuffling some stuff around to do. Dad's getting this pit pumped out here. We've got to pump out this one from all the rain. And if this guy's gonna come and spray some Roundup, we might need to get some Roundup out of that shuttle, maybe put it in jugs. I'm getting stuff around for that. We're done with this boron. I'm gonna save that for next year because I'm not putting any more boron on anything. I thought about putting some in with a tassel fungicide, actually. No, I'm not gonna put any more boron in with anything. So we're done with that. So I'm gonna put that shuttle away. I'm gonna put this sprayer back in the barn. I'm gonna try and get the grain cart put in the barn. I'm gonna move the sprayer out of the way in there. We got just some shuffling to do. So we just pumped out this pit area that's had water in it for like 2 days maybe. I'm doing that one. But then I'm walking and I noticed this stuff. Tell me what these are, guys. They look like eggs. Frogs? You don't know. There's a bunch of them. Yep, they aren't gonna last there, they're gonna dry out. Boy, you put a picture of an X9 combine in the thumbnail of a YouTube video and you guys just can't eat it up and watch it, huh? That video from yesterday has 3,000 views in 2.5 hours. That's really good for my channel. But anyway, I am going to put this grain cart inside. I pulled the sprayer out of the way and we're gonna do that. But the first thing I wanna do before I move the grain cart out of, or unhook it, is export the data from the scale system, which is this little box here. So I got a USB drive. I got to figure out how to do it. I don't even remember. All right. Well, that grain cart uses a U-Harvest system, which is Raven, and or it's Raven's precision ag stuff. It's a whole different system for me. It's very difficult for me to understand how to use it, but I figured it out. I figured out how to make a merged report. So yeah, those are all of our wheat loads. There's a lot of data there, but I got it. That's the important part. We got it. We did have a couple of loads that did not get recorded on the grain cart. We didn't get stuff set up quite right. But we wrote them down on a piece of paper that are in the cab of the tractor, so I can add those to the totals that are in the reports. And should be at least semi-close on how many bushels of wheat we have between the bins and what we've already sold. So, now that I've got that data, I can unhook the grain cart and we'll have that there ready to go for the fall. We'll probably use the 8R for something between now and then, so we're going to unhook it, but I don't really have any immediate plans for that tractor. I did hear from the drone guy. He is coming this afternoon, so get ready for that. Okay, well, there's that. Tractor tucked out of the way a little bit. We can put the big sprayer back in now, and maybe we can get that tractor and sprayer in over there next to the 8430. Okay, there's that one. Perfect. Sun's come out, cloud layer is burnt off, which is good. That'll help dry things up a little bit, but it's gonna get hot and humid here this afternoon, not be real pleasant out. That's okay. All right, I am back from lunch and I just got a phone call. Our drone guy is on his way. He wants to meet us at the field and to have product ready. So I need to load some jugs up with some Roundup and we're gonna head right over there. He's got water, so all we gotta do is take the product. So we had a little pop-up rain shower happen, but it appears to be past now. So check this thing out.
Trying to hold back a little bit, get as much out of it as we can. It's done.
How wide's your boom, Jay?
I think it's...
What's your spray pattern?
14, but it's a 20-foot spray pattern.
20-foot spray pattern, okay.
8 rows.
So this is a drone that's this Rantizo company kind of modifies with the liquid system on it and the boom and everything. I think it's 2.5 gallon tank on it. It's not a lot, but depending on how much you're spraying per acre, you can, you know, spray a half to 1 acre at a time, come back, change a battery, fill, and just keep going. I'll try and talk to Jay about it here in a little bit once he gets everything going, but we're getting chemicals mixed up and he's getting ready to load up the first batch. Oh my, that is large. So he doesn't have anything in it, I don't think. Gotta outline the field and tell it where to fly, and once it knows where it's going, then it will pretty much do it on its own. All right, he's got it loaded up. Got the first section of this field. It's a little tricky because of that ditch that cuts through there on an angle, but he's got this first triangle mapped out and loaded up. We're getting ready to go spray. So it's going to do it all on its own, I believe. He might have to get it to the starting point. Should be right over here in the corner. But it should take over and fly. I think he said he's got the height set at 5.5 feet above, I don't know, the ground or the crop canopy, but there it goes. It is spraying. Wow, that's cool. You can see it follow the ground contour, so it's got a radar, it's got all kinds of obstacle avoidance stuff, but it knows how high it is, so it's following the ground, not just a static elevation from where it took off. Well, it made a pass and a half, and back it comes for a refill. It's, yeah, there's a little over half an acre on a fill, so it's a lot of filling. So it does not actually turn on the ends. You'll watch it here, and it's gonna just slide over. It shuts the spray off, slides over to the next pass, gets a little wobbly, but then off it goes back in the opposite direction. So, yeah, efficient, kind of. Other than the fill time, and the fact that you gotta stop and land all the time, it's pretty efficient. But he said he does about 3 tank loads per battery, so he's got 6 batteries and he can keep switching them out. It's just back and forth and keep filling and keep spraying. So I did want to show you why we're spraying this field. Remember I've talked about this super black, dark, high organic matter soil. This is where we have manganese issues. Dad has already sprayed these once with manganese. We need to do it again. You can see right there is a skip that he did not get sprayed. But the rest of the beans have greened up, although we are starting to show some yellowing again. Hopefully we'll be able to spray these one more time. But you see all of this? This is all giant ragweed. They love this black high organic matter soil, and if you look out there, it's just a blanket of them. We sprayed our pre-emerge residual herbicides out here. We've sprayed Roundup on these once already. We've sprayed a second shot of pre-emerge herbicide. It doesn't hold in the high organic matter soil, so they were gonna get sprayed this week with another shot of Roundup, but just me walking out here, you can see how soft the ground is. I mean, we couldn't drive on this if we wanted to, so that's why we hired a drone, and it's very cool. Well, the next time he fills, we're gonna really complicate things here. I'm gonna put my drone up in the air, my tiny little toy of a drone, and we'll take some pictures of a drone spraying from above the drone spraying, which will be super cool. Well, he got this triangle done. There was about 5 acres in there, so I think he's gonna move to a different spot to spray the stuff over there, just to be a little bit closer. And the power line was giving him a little bit of trouble, so let me go off the side road over there. Well, there's power lines over there too, so that is gonna help. Yeah, gonna deal with that one, I guess. So he's got the next section mapped up. Oh my. Oh my. He's got quite a down draft from it. So he's got about 33 acres out here mapped out that he's going to spray yet, and that'll probably be about it. That covers most of what we're going to do. It's going to take him a little while though. Well, it appears their battery charger can't keep up with the battery demands here. So he's got 6 batteries, but yeah, we're using a lot here, so waiting on stuff to charge a little bit. All right, well, they're gonna keep flying here, and I'm gonna let them take off and head back to the farm. That is so cool. All right, well, that was super cool. So, sorry I didn't get to talk to Jay there, the owner of it. Turns out that keeps you pretty busy. So he was pretty focused on getting the job done, and you know, you can't do big batches on it. 2.5 gallons. You're spraying a half an acre per fill up, I guess, and it's filling quite often. But he was covering some ground. It's not super fast, but pretty darn cool technology. That's the future, guys. It's maybe not on broad scale, but he's already gotten a lot of plot work and some different specialty things, and it just opens up an application window that we don't have. We couldn't go out there and spray that now because we're so wet, and so he can do that, and it's not something we could get an airplane to do because it's such a small amount and odd-shaped fields and electric lines and trees around. So that's pretty awesome. If anybody is interested and you're in the southeast Michigan, northwest Ohio area, and you're interested in learning some more about that or talking to Jay and having him maybe spray some stuff for you, leave me a comment, send me an email, Facebook message. I can certainly get you in touch with him. I know he's done stuff as far north as Lansing or Mason, Michigan, just south of Lansing, Springport, Jackson area, and we're right here on the state line. I'm sure he would go into northwest Ohio as well. So pretty awesome. I appreciate them coming out and do it. I didn't ask him how much he charges before he did this because we needed it done, but I think it's like $10 to $12 an acre. I'll let you know when we get the bill, but more than it would cost us to do it ourselves, but not that much different than hiring an airplane if we could even get an airplane. But the fact that it got done is quite valuable to us. So pretty cool to do, and you know, we're talking 40 acres. It was a small amount. It's not like we did 1,000 acres with it. So, but yeah. Awesome. I've been looking forward to that one. If you guys already saw the drone video, it's because this finished, but it says it has 2 hours left. Quick update on the house. They have pretty well got the roof sheeting done. They finished up this gap on the front today and the rear porch and got that all closed in. The only thing that's left is there is a gable peak over this bump out and the front porch where it comes out there, and then another little peak over that they got a few trusses laying over there that need to go up yet. So that's what they've got to do and should get done tomorrow, and then we're ready for the roofing. They're going to put the roof on this as soon as they're done. Like they don't have the sheeting on yet, so it can't really happen much faster. I guess now they could theoretically come out tomorrow and put the paper or the roofing paper down on stuff, but it's not like they're not moving fast. And you'll notice our floor in here is pretty well dried out. Still a little wet over there, but this that was all underwater yesterday has pretty much completely dried out. There was one spot over there that had a little bit of water in it yet, so I couldn't sweep it because the boards in there. I drilled a couple holes and that is draining. This subfloor or flooring is not regular OSB. It is this Durastrand, and it is designed exactly for this application and to get wet without swelling and without causing problems. So I saw a lot of comments about how this is compromised and that the floor is junk now basically and weakened and all of that. It is not. It is designed for it. It can take this. It is not going to swell up and cause problems. It has a 1-year no sand guarantee where you can let this stuff get rained on for a year and it will be fine. So people build houses in the rain all the time. I'm not worried about it. I want to get it closed up. I want to keep the rain and the water off of it, but it will be fine in the construction process here. So the boys came to visit me. We had to come and see the drone flying. They're making progress.
How much do you weigh?
What do you think of that drone, Brayson? Pretty neat?
Not doing some.
Oh, it's okay.
Only
a little bit. Well, they're waiting on batteries to charge again. I don't think they're quite going to get done with what we had planned for today.
Daddy!
What?
Why do you have to put it on the back?
It's charging their batteries. That's their generator. Anyway, they just got this here. This is their first year with it, so this is pretty new technology for everybody, but even for the operator here. And I think this is one of the bigger jobs they've done as far as number of acres at one time, and they're finding out that their batteries don't charge quite fast enough. And I don't know if they're got to cool down a little bit or what the deal is exactly. But that's another reason why they wanted to do this, and it's a good job to practice and learn on. So it's great, and it's not really that time sensitive. I mean, it is, but the difference between tonight or tomorrow morning is insignificant. Well, did you guys enjoy that one today? Spray drone. I bet I have not seen this on any other ag YouTube channels. Have you guys? I think I might be a first on that one. So anyway, questions, comments, leave them down below. We'll see you again tomorrow. I have no idea. No idea what's going on tomorrow.
Have that spray drone left?
Yeah, they went home for tonight.
Are they done spraying the field?
I think they got a little more to do tomorrow. All right. Can you guys say bye?
They are gone.
The guys that were spraying, remember?
You should have a spray drone.
You think we should get one?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. All right. Night, everybody. Say bye.